Hey guys, what's up? This is Sixx from the Sixx alongside Zero.
Yo, what's going on, everybody?
All good, all good. By everybody, you mean me, right? All good.
All the listeners that are listening to us about
Oh,
this
them too.
episode.
True, true.
Yes, the important people, not you. You're not important.
That's so. I'll let you talk about this thing then.
Thing. What thing are we talking about?
All right, folks.
You just,
So here's a quick thing. This is just a quick one we're putting out there. If you know, Resident Evil trailer from Sony Pictures came out today. At the moment that we're recording this little podcast, and I don't know what to say about it, Zero. I don't know. You know, it's a Resident Evil, so I'm hype. But at the same time, with everything that I saw, I I don't know, man. I feel like I saw I don't even want to say it, but like a sci-fi channel movie, uh, Sharknado kind of thing going.
think. I guess maybe you and I both saw different things. To me, and I know you probably know more about the Resident Evil thing than I do. It seemed like that they're trying to make the movie. I guess it's dumb to say that, but try to make the movie like really close to the video games. And so I'm curious on how that's going to go on there, because I think what they have the police station and the mansion that's supposed to be off. I think the first two residents or the remastered ones. I think they're both in different series, but I think they're going to both put in that movie, and I we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm hoping that they put more horror in it than action.
By the looks of it on the trailer, I don't know, man, but I saw more action than horror.
I think they showed very minimal creatures on it.
Well, they show the basic ones, the ones that you will find. Well, here's the thing. I think they're doing a fan service, and they went way too fan service on this, because on the trailer, you see a couple of parts, like especially the zombie that's eating somebody in the mansion, dressed in white, when he turns his head slowly on the floor. That's part of Resident Evil 1 game. That's the first zombie you encounter, and that's exactly how they see the zombie on the game. Another part, I guess, could be they had another part. I would say
sewer.
The sewer kind of, but the leaker.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, was it in the sewer?
It was on the police station. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, that popped in my head too on there, and that's why I said I think it feels like that they were going really close with the video game, and that could be dangerous on how they do that, because you have to kind of get a little original on it. You don't want to make the exact copy of it. You gotta show more on there just to get people interested on that. Because I mean, to me, if you want to do a movie like that, you want to do it similar enough that people want to go back and play it again, but not so similar that they're like, "Why am I playing it?" It's just you're showing me everything that what the game shows. So we'll see what happens on that.
Yeah, like why am I watching your movie? I already know what's gonna happen now.
Yeah, I'd rather just play the game, and so I'm interacting on that. So I'm hoping they get a little bit more original. I think it's a cool idea, but I think I'm with you on that. I think they're going to kind of go a little overboard with it, and I don't think it'll make it as. I wish there'd just be a little bit more original.
I feel like they got Chris. Supposedly they got Jill. They got the boys. We saw the boys going into the mansion. We saw the recreation of the mansion from the first game. We saw them on the, like you said, on the RPD station. We saw the dogs again, which, you know, they're on every Resident Evil game. You gotta have the dogs.
It wasn't the truck driver. Wasn't he? I think wasn't that the first or second one? The beginning of the video game, the truck crashes.
That's the second one, yeah.
Second one. I'm sorry, yeah. I mean, so again, adding on to that, it seems like there's a lot of like, I don't think I want to say cameo, because I think it's just blamed out from the video game.
I think my fear is like we're saying, like I think they cram everything together, like Resident Evil 1 and 2. And then you got to take into perspective Resident Evil 3 Nemesis happens at the same time Resident Evil 2 is happening.
Yeah.
Some different parts of the city, but everything's happening at the same time. How are they going to play it out? Also, Resident Evil 1 happens like a couple months before Resident Evil 2. A couple of months before Resident Evil 2. So is that how it's gonna play on the movie, or are they gonna play everything together at the same time that we see Claire and Leon? Because that's the other thing. You got Chris on the mansion with Wesker and Jill, and I don't know who the hell else. Then you got Claire and Leon on the city. Like, how's everything gonna work out? I don't know. Am I hype? I don't know.
I'm a little hype on it. I'm gonna try to give it a chance and see how it goes on there. I think if it's done right and they don't put so much video games in there, and they put more horror into it than action, because I mean, you want that little horror theme on that. You want to, and not as, and I hope it's not just as simple as just jump scares, because I just hate when they call horror movies and all they add is jump scares to it. So I'm interested. I'm not gonna say I'm waiting at the edge of my seat. I'm counting down the days for it, but
you'll give it a chance.
Yeah, and everybody, if you guys just wondering, you guys watch the trailer on YouTube or on our Facebook page. But it's supposed to be coming out November 24th, and if I heard right, it's only going to be in movie theaters. I don't think no streaming. They're not letting any streaming services streaming on their thing like they do with HBO Max or anything. You have to get to the movie theaters to watch it.
I mean, it makes sense. It's a Sony movie, so it won't be on.
Plus, if they do a horror theme, I think it'll be worth going to the movie theaters while it's pitch dark and going through that. If that's the case, if they do kind of make it more horror theme. It's always better to watch a horror movie in the movie theaters because they can make it pitch dark in there and the lighting and all that. So,
well, let's see if it's not a cluster fest. It gets all ruined right from the get go. You know, because a lot could be right. Something could be riding on this. If it does well, don't know if it will. Maybe it will. Maybe it not. We could have a little bit more of it, more close to the games, kind of story driven, and that's what people been asking for lots of years since the first franchise of Resident Evil came out on the movies, you know, with Mila Jovovich. A lot of people love it and a lot of people hated it. Those that hated it were more the hardcore fans that know the game is close. I didn't sit down and watch the whole franchise. Like I probably watched the first one, the second one, the third one, and mostly complete the fourth one. After that, I didn't watch the rest of the Resident Evils. My favorite of them was the second movie, Apocalypse, because it had Nemesis, and I think it was just for that. It had Nemesis and Jill, and just for the nostalgia purpose, I was excited, but the way they drove the story and through Alice, which was Mila Jovovich's character, I could care less.
Oh, see, mine was the opposite on there. Mine was, well, not the opposite, but mine was a little different. The first movie is not my top 10 horror movies, but I enjoyed it. The first one, I thought it was pretty good. But the second, the third, every time I watch it more and more, it just got... I stopped getting interested in it throughout the thing. It was just to the point that I couldn't really finish the movie because it just wasn't exciting enough for me. It was just on that. But the first one, when I first watched it, I enjoyed. I think for some reason that first scene always pops up on me with the lasers, with the soldiers. Although I don't know why that always pops in my head, but that, I guess at least it has some kind of memorable scene that again, I probably watched that 10 years ago. It's been out for a while. And I still remember that scene in my head.
I don't know. Hopefully the new one doesn't have those type of scenes. But yeah, but that's pretty much it for the Resident Evil welcome to Raccoon City trailer. We just wanted to talk a little bit about it, what we saw. Oh, but before we end this, there's something I gotta get out of my chest, man. And I know you love this song.
Oh, yeah.
But let me finish. But
Go ahead,
who in the blue hell in Sony decided to use that song? It's a good song, don't get me wrong.
It is a good song.
Who in the blue hell in Sony decided to use that song for a Resident Evil trailer? For a horror movie?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, when I heard that song, I was like, they even like remade it a little bit just to make it more to that theme. Like, I think they slowed down a little bit, but I mean, they didn't make it like to the horror theme on there. So
yeah, it's not like you remember
match.
Yeah, for nothing. You remember when they did when Marilyn Manson remade Sweet Dreams?
Yeah,
I would have expected something like that if they would have done that with the sound, probably a little bit. If they would have changed the Four Non Blonde song a little bit.
Yeah.
But they basically, like you say, left it the same, and then they put it on the trailer. They just slow it down a little bit.
Yeah,
and it doesn't match. It doesn't get me, the blood pumping to go see it that way.
No, it makes me just want to listen to the original song.
I don't know what's happening in Sony Pictures, but hopefully the movie does good. We'll just have
to play that song.
Yeah, without that song. If the movie not ends but opens with that song, Lord help us. But yeah, we'll give it a chance. We'll see what happens. When you said it opens again?
We'll see you guys in the movie theaters on November 24th.
Oh, you're gonna pay for everybody. All right, folks, you heard it hit first from Cero. He's paying our tickets to the movies.
Nope, that won't happen. I mean, of course, all our listeners that subscribe, I'll pay for your tickets.
Damn. So that's it for this little short episode of the 60XP, folks. We just wanted to get our thoughts out there on what we saw from the Resident Evil new trailer for the new movie coming out. If you like it, if you've seen it, let us know through our Facebook page at the 60XP. Also, make sure you guys check out our podcast episodes on Spotify, Apple Music, Google Podcasts, where we have like 2 seasons now of episodes for you to enjoy. Also, you can start listening to us little by little through the weeks on YouTube.
Yes, we will be posting our Halloween special that we're going on to the month of October with all of our horror movies and games that we're discussing. And we'll put that on YouTube, and then we'll also put up all of our new videos that comes out on YouTube. So if you guys don't, for whatever reason, don't have a Spotify, which that's weird, but if you don't, then you can always catch us up on YouTube.
Indeed. So for this little episode of 60XP, this is Sixx signing out, folks.
This is Cero signing out. Later. Thank you for watching. This is Cero from the 60XP. If you enjoy, make sure you subscribe and push on the notification bell to get notified for all new videos that come out. Later.